Today we're going to look at the XB Mark 1. We just did a disc brake and pad swap on it and a bit of a fluid change. The pins, the caliper pins, were still hot, were sticky through the rubber boots. So we're going to try and find out if using the magic grease on there, aka tiger sperm, is worth the cost of putting on. Okay, so we got the 14mm bolts out, sorry, not 12, 14 out of the caliper. To be able to get the caliper off fairly easy, what you need to do is twist it a little bit, and that helps as you're pulling it off. So I'm pulling out this way, or this way, whichever way you want to do it, and that helps push the piston back, and then it comes off fairly easy. And then you can stow it up here, so it's out the way and isn't going to fall. You just don't want it hanging on the hose. There we go. Okay, so this is the caliper frame. It's got the brand new shiny anti-rattle springs, whatever they are, they're in there. These are the sliding pins. They turn easily, but they're kind of stuck in the rubber. With my arthritis, I find it extremely hard to pull, and even with these on, I can barely move these things. So we're going to look and see what it's like when we put these pins in new boots with the new grease. See if it's as tough as these. So here's the pin in the hole, and as you can see, it slides easily. There's no rust. There's nothing to stop it sliding. So it's all on the boot, how it fits through the hole in the boot. Of course, this fits easily, doesn't it? But once you tuck it into there, it's a really tight fit when that goes through. So we're going to see what it's like with the new boots and the other grease. So this is how I'm cleaning out the holes in there. Put a paper towel in, turning it with a flat blade screwdriver, and then gradually working that out, just to get out all the old grease. Go around the hole, all the old grease out. I'm going to wipe off the grease from the pin, so we shouldn't have much left of the original grease. The original stuff I used was this, which is a lithium grease. And here's the new stuff, tiger sperm. This is $2 a sachet. Currently, I'm sure it will go up because of inflation. And we'll put that on, see how it works. So this is the new boot. Here's the part number for it. So we're going to put the grease on the pin and the boot. We'll squirt this stuff out. If it comes out, it looks more viscous than the lithium. That's probably enough. See how that goes on. We'll rub that. Coat the entire pin and the end. Make sure we get that in the hole so that it coats the entire hole. Right, now we're going to put the boot in the hole. Excuse me a minute, just wiping off the finger. Just squeeze it sort of into the hole. It's got a lip on there so it will fit in there. I don't know why it's doing that, but I'm sure that will fix that. I believe it's in. Get it the right way. So now it's in the hole. Now I've got it clicked over the end. And I must admit that is much easier to pull in and out. I don't even need the pliers for this one. So I've got a feeling that the boots are less of a tight fit on the shaft. There we go. Okay, so I'm putting the caliper frame back on, and it's a 17mm bolt. I think I said 14 before. Well, I screw up all the time. So it's a 17. What we've got to do is find the hole. Where is it? Finally found it, and that click is 65 foot-pounds for the 17mm bolts. So drop them into the gap first down here, then you put one of them in, the other one's in. Oh, cool. That was easy. Right, now we're going to drop the caliper on. And the piston may have come out a bit with these. I think we're good. Got them in? Alright, it didn't. Excellent. So now what we've got to do is put the other bolts in. The 14mm bolts. And those get tightened to 25. Alright, so we're doing the bolts. So these are the 14s. There's 25 foot-pounds of torque on these. And we're watching to see if the hex turned on the pin, and it didn't. So we don't have to put the 14 open-ender on the hex pin right there to stop it turning. Sometimes you do. This one didn't. Okay, this side's done. We're just going to pump the brake out. We can do it now or at the end. We're doing the other side too, because they were just as stiff. But we won't video that. So this is just about done. We get the wheel back on. 76 foot-pounds for the wheel nut torque, and we're done.